What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 22 of the Clean Bulk series. The first thing I always do when I wake up in the morning is weigh myself. I've been doing that ever since January. And as you can see this morning, I weighed in 189.4. I'm happy with that because it's under 190. My goal was to kind of stay under 190 for as long as I could because I don't want to put on too much body fat. I kind of want to minimize my fat gain. Yes, that's kind of, it's going according to plan. And as of right now, the second thing I do is I take my dog out for a walk. Since I'm home in Cape Breton, take him out to pee and let him do his business. So that's what I'm doing right now. So after I'm done that, I'll check in with you. So the first thing I'd like to update you on is that my new coach who I'm working with is Patrick McGuinness. He's out of Halifax. He's you might know him from his strong presence that he has on YouTube and Instagram. But previously, before that, I was working with Derek McDonald, as some of you might be aware if you follow my channel. I was working with Derek since January. But yeah, I want to get into the reason why I switched. So why I changed coaches? Well, mainly the main reason why I switched coaches was just because Patrick kind of aligns more to my current goals as of right now. Right now he's a pro in the natural division of bodybuilding. He won his pro card down in the Natural Muscle Mayhem in California. So that's a goal of mine, is to win my pro card. And he's also built a successful online fitness coaching business, which is kind of what I'm in the process of doing myself. So he has done everything that I kind of want to do. So by working with him, we share similar goals. So I think it's going to be better. And as of right now, I'm really happy with the decision that I've made. I would just like to thank Derek, though. He is a wonderful coach. Without him, I wouldn't be where I am today. He put in a lot of work with me, and I really love his coaching. So anyone who's looking for a coach, I'd 100% recommend him. So I'm just going to finish off this walk that I'm doing with my dog. And the next thing I normally do in the morning is I grab a coffee. So I'm going to take you guys with me for that.
Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something greater. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wealth.
I can take the order.
Yeah, can I get a medium black coffee, please?
Medium black?
Yes.
Is that everything?
That's everything, yeah.
You're not accepted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great, thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
You as well. Alright guys, I just got back from my coffee run. I got a medium black coffee. I normally make coffee at home, but considering I'm visiting my parents and my dog Cape Breton right now, that's not an option. And I need my coffee, so I just went for one. For those who've been following me for a little bit now, I've been sticking to the same breakfast I've always been doing. But for those who are new, I'm going to take you through it. So let's just dive right in.
Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be.
So as you see in there, what I did was I mixed 1 cup of oats and 1 cup of egg whites into the pan, and I kind of fried it up into like a goulash. Normally what I do is I do half a cup of egg whites and 2 eggs instead of like the full whole cup of egg whites, but I actually didn't have eggs today. I actually ran out and I forgot to pick some up. So yeah, I had to do with the full cup of egg whites. But yeah, I've been eating this religiously now for ever since probably April, and honestly I haven't got sick of it. I like it. It fills me. It's good macros. Like I said, I'll put the macros on the screen there for you to see, and I'll also do a running total at the end so you can see my total daily macros as well. I also take a fish oil, an omega-3 fish oil every morning. I take 2 of them. I just kind of take them both at the same time just to get them over with so I don't forget, because I find that I used to take like 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, and then the afternoon would come and I'd forget to take it, and then for the day I'd only take 1. So that's kind of why I do 2 right now. But yeah, I'm going to dive into this meal. I'm going to enjoy it. I got my black coffee that I picked up, and I got my oatmeal, I guess call it oatmeal creation. So I just want to give you a little update on my diet. Currently Pat has me eating under a flexible dieting approach where I have 6 medium days a week and 1 high or refeed day. I take my refeed day on Sunday, so the rest of the week, Monday to Saturday, I just eat medium. And what that means basically is my medium days have macro targets for each day. My medium days are 220 1 grams of protein, 377 grams of carbs, and 77 grams of fat. So basically all I gotta do is try to hit those numbers. I fill it with clean food. I don't just eat crap the whole time. I fill it with healthy fats, your proteins, good carb sources and stuff like that, but those are my numbers for my medium days. And in terms of my high days, which is a refeed day, that's on every Sunday. I take 197 grams of protein, I do believe. I think it's 197. 433 grams of carbs, so the carbs get bumped up. And so do the fats. My fats are 95 grams of fat. So that's currently what my macros are sitting at right now. My cardio has also changed. Before, under Derek there, I was doing about 30 to 40 minutes, 6 days a week of just low intensity cardio, which is just like walking on the treadmill, is normally what I did. But now Pat has me doing 2 sessions a week of 20-minute MISS cardio, which is moderate intensity steady state cardio. And basically what that is that you want to get your heart rate anywhere from 120 to 140 beats per minute. And a way that you can tell that if you're doing that is just basically kind of out of breath. It's hard to keep a conversation. You get a nice little sweat on. So for me, this ends up working out to be about 2.5 incline on the treadmill at a speed about 4.5. So my cardio has changed, and I'm doing those 2 20-minute MISS sessions every week. And I normally do them on day 1 of my program, and I have a rest day, so I normally take it on around day 4. So day 1 and day 4 I'll do my cardio. So lately my breakfast has actually been my pre-workout meal as well, because I probably head to the gym within an hour, maybe an hour and a half after eating it, and I find that it does me. So yeah, like in terms of my pre-workout also, I've stopped taking like the pre-workout product. I normally just use coffee now, just for personal reasons. I just kind of want to lay off it for a little bit. But yeah, coffee does me. But yeah, I'll probably be heading to Platinum within a couple minutes. So before I do, I would just like to go over my what my workout's going to be for today and just kind of the gist of it. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go over my workout before I head to the gym. So today is actually Microcycle 3, day 1. So basically what that means, it just means week 3 of my program, and it's just day 1. I run a 5-day split right now with 2 days off. So I'm going to take you through just 2. I'm going to bring my workout up so you can see it on the screen, but I'm just going to highlight the first 2 exercises because those are the main compound movements that I'm trying to progress in. I'm trying to progress in every movement, but these are just the main ones that I'm really trying to make a good progression in. So the first one is bench press. The bench press is going to be 4 sets of 6 reps of an RPE, which means rate of perceived exertion, on a scale. So that means from a scale from 1 to 10 how difficult it is, with 10 being you completely exhausted yourself to failure, and 1 being you didn't even do really much at all. So you want to reach on a last set RPE of about 9.5 on this, so it's going to be kind of heavy. Last week I worked up to 6 reps of 195 pounds. I'm hoping to do that again or even better, try to progress this week. And then the second exercise is overhead standing press. It's a overhead shoulder press, I guess you'd say, with the barbell. For this one, it's going to be 3 sets of 10 reps with the RPE, last set RPE again of 9.5. So I think last week I did 95 pounds, so I'm going to either try to do that again or better myself once again. But yeah, as you can see, my workout's on the screen there. I have my cardio at the end, so I'm going to be doing my MISS cardio. I kind of went into a little bit of detail about that already. It's 20 minutes on the treadmill at about a jogging pace. So this is going to be my workout, and I'm ready to kill it. So let's go right to it.
And had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. That don't ever change. We wanted everything, Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, we'll never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. loyalties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down, oh. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, we'll never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me, So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see, Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a doubt, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Always had high hopes. Never have. Always had high hopes. Always had high hopes. Never have. Always had high hopes.
Alright guys, so I just finished my workout. It was a great workout. I'm actually going to run to Walmart really quick so I can pick up some chicken and some other things that I need. I think I just need chicken and egg whites, just so I have enough for lunch, and then when I get home I'll show you what I'll be cooking up for lunch. So lately I've been just getting the halves, I guess they are. They're just pre-cut chicken. This will last me for my lunch and my dinner, so that's what I'll be cooking up, but I'll show you how I'm going to be cooking it up. And yeah, so stay tuned. Alright, so I just got home from Walmart. I picked up some chicken, as you've seen, and some egg whites. So the first thing I normally do is I get that post-workout shake into me. So I'm definitely going to make that before I make the chicken, and I'm going to down that, and then I'll show you. So first I'll show you the shake, and then I'll cook up the chicken, and I'll show you what I do with that.
Can you hear me? SOS. Help me put my mind to rest. 2 times click and I'm acting low. A pound of weed and a bag of gold. I can feel your love pulling me up from the underground. I don't need my drugs. We could be more than just part-time lovers. I can feel your gloves picking me up from the underground. I don't need my drugs. We could be more than just part-time lovers. We could be more than just part-time lovers.
Alright guys, so I just finished making my protein shake, which I got right here. I normally don't put it in the cup, I just drink it right out of the blender. And then I did the chicken. Here's the finished product here. The shake and bake didn't really stay on as much as I wanted it to, but it's still going to be absolutely delicious and I'm starving. So yeah, as you see in there, the protein shake, that was just a banana, a kiwi, almond, like 1 cup of almond milk I normally put in, and then the glutamine, and then the creatine, and then the whey protein. So 1 scoop of whey protein. So I'm going to have this with my meal. And then the chicken I just cooked up, it was 19 ounces of chicken, and that's going to do me for the day. So I would say that's about 9.5 ounces for this meal here. I tried to split it the best I could. It doesn't really much matter anyways because I'm going to be eating it all anyway for lunch and dinner. But yeah, so let's say this is 9.5 ounces, and then I'll be eating the other 9.5 for dinner. But yeah, I'm going to get into this. I always like to try to avoid fats pre and post workout, just because fats slow down digestion, and that's what you don't want when it comes to working out and allowing your muscles to get those nutrients. You want them to be able to get those as quick as possible, and by having the protein before your workout and after your workout, you not only are optimizing protein synthesis for your workout, but you're also enhancing your ability to recover and rebuild your muscle. So I normally try to stick with like healthy fats. I'll show you what I do with fats later on for dinner and for my snacks. But yeah, normally I try to avoid fats during my workout. Yeah, so I'm going to dive into this. This chicken smells delicious, And yeah, I'll get back to you for my next meal, which is going to be dinner. All right, so I'm just getting ready for dinner, which is my third meal of the day. I have 3 more meals after this. They're just snacks. I have 3 snacks after this. I'll show you those as well. But yeah, I'm going to be putting on dinner right now. It's actually pretty easy. All I got to do is heat a couple things up. As you've seen, I did the chicken today for lunch, so I'm going to be having the remainder of this chicken. I'd say it's probably about 9 ounces that's left, so I'll be eating that. And also, this is a staple in my diet. If you haven't included it as a main staple in your diet, I definitely recommend it. It's a healthy fat. It's almond butter. I normally buy it at Costco because it's a little bit cheaper. It can be expensive, but honestly, I like it much better than peanut butter, and it's a great way to get your fat intake. So I have I'm going to be doing almond butter, and I'm also going to be doing jasmine rice, the Minute rice. Normally, I like to make my own rice in a rice cooker, but like I said, I'm visiting my parents, so these are just convenient. And all you got to do is heat it up for 1 minute. It's 1 minute rice, and the macros are pretty decent. What are they here? 240 calories for one container, and I'm going to be able to get 48 grams of carbs. So yeah, that's awesome. It's really convenient, and that's kind of what I'm going for right now. Is convenient. Like I said, I'll put all the macros and the totals. I'll put the macros for this meal and every meal on the bottom, and I'll also do the running total at the end. And I also went out and got a coffee. I have 1 coffee a day with milk and sugar, so this is a double-double. Yeah, so that's kind of what it's looking like right now. So I'm going to heat this up, and yeah, I'll show you the final product. Alright guys, so I just heated up the chicken and rice as you've seen there. So this is the final product, it's just chicken and rice. But what I do is I actually got this idea from Breon Ansley, who is a 2-time Mr. Olympia men's classic physique competitor. He won the last 2 men's physiques for the Olympias. I actually seen on his Instagram that he was putting almond butter on his rice and his chicken. And honestly, it wasn't, I gave it a try a couple times, and honestly it's not too bad at all. It doesn't really look that great, but trust me, definitely give it a try and let me know if you like it. But it's a great way to get your protein, your carbs, and a healthy fat all in one meal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a tablespoon. I always do heaping because I love it. I love almond butter. So there's a heaping tablespoon there, and I just literally sprinkle it on the chicken and rice, and I eat it all in one. And let me tell you, the almond butter is pretty dominant, like the taste is pretty dominant, but honestly it's not that bad at all, kind of goes with it. Yeah, so definitely give that a try and let me know if you like that. But this is a pretty balanced dinner. The only thing I'm really missing is like a vegetable. But yeah, there you go. There's the almond butter, the rice, and the chicken. And yeah, like I said, macros will be provided, and my coffee, which is a medium or a large double-double. Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy this. And I have like I said, I have 3 more snacks. So when I have my first snack there, I'll show you what I'll be having, and so stay tuned for that. So I'm just about to get into my first snack. I have 2 more snacks after this. It's almost 8 o'clock. I normally have it anywhere from 8 to 8:30. Sometimes I fall behind with my meals, which is normal. And maybe it'll be 9 o'clock by the time I have it. But yeah, I'm going to have it now. So what I normally do, if you've been following me for a little bit, you've probably already seen kind of this creation. But what I do is I take plain Greek yogurt. I've always loved yogurt, and this is kind of been a staple within my diet. Yeah, and I just, like I said, it's plain Greek yogurt. It's high in protein, so this is my main base for the protein source. And then what I do on top of that is I take honey. I take 20 grams of honey, which is only 60 calories, and I put that in with it, and I find it mixes in nice, and it gives the yogurt a nice taste. And then I also, like I said before, I've been preaching about the almond butter. This has been a game changer for me. I really love it. I used to eat it a while ago, but I've never really seen the benefits to eating it, but now I totally do. So yeah, like I said, I got my almond butter at Costco to kind of, because I mean, it can be kind of pricey, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. And it's a great healthy fat. So I mix that in with the Greek yogurt and the honey. And then another thing that I do is I take these refrigerated Jellos. You can pick these up at Walmart. They have them there, I find. It's no sugar added. They're about 50-60 calories per refrigerated Jello. But honestly, it mixes in well. I think this is like a caramel one. I go between the caramel and the chocolate to kind of give it a different taste. But tonight I'm going to use the caramel one. And honestly, I mix those up. and it almost tastes like a dessert. That's how good it is, and it's a high protein dessert, I guess you'd say. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to get into that, so I'll take you through making it. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go enjoy this. This is the finished product here. It's absolutely delicious, like I said before. Just to recap what I did is I took 250 grams of Greek yogurt. Sometimes that varies depending on where my protein is. Like I said, I have macro targets. I need to get 221 grams of protein. So yeah, depending on where my protein sits, will vary with the amount of yogurt that I use. But tonight it's going to work out that I had 250 grams of Greek yogurt. And then I did around 20 grams of honey, and then one refrigerated Jello that I put in with it, and then one heaping tablespoon of almond butter. So like I said, I'll put all the macros down at the bottom, and at the end of the video I'll do the total for the day and show you where I'm sitting and what my targets were and kind of what I actually ate, and see you can see the variance that way. But hopefully it won't be too much of a variance because I kind of got my meals figured out. And yeah, so I'll keep you posted for my next meal, or not my next meal, but my next snack. So yeah, I have 2 more snacks tonight, so stay tuned for those. Back for my second snack of the evening. It's about 9:30, so an hour and a half after I finish the yogurt. And what it's going to be Smart Pop. I love popcorn. It's great to snack on. Feels like you're eating a lot more than you actually are, because there's a lot to one bag. But it's a great source of fiber as well. You're getting 9 grams of fiber, 50 grams of carbs, so it's better than snacking on chips. A lot of people that think that popcorn is unhealthy, I'd beg to differ with that. The macros are on it are actually pretty good. As long as you don't load it with butter and all those seasonings and stuff like that, it can be pretty decent for you. So yeah, I'm going to get into that. And I still have one more snack. It's before I go to bed. I'll explain that for people that have been following my channel might already know what it is. But yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'm going to get into this popcorn. Alright guys, it's coming on to 10:30, and then this is my last snack of the evening. I just demolished that popcorn. It was absolutely delicious. But yeah, so the last snack is my cottage cheese pudding, I call it. Obviously, cottage cheese is the main ingredient. I used a 1% cottage cheese. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of cottage cheese, but when you make this and blend it up in the blender, you don't even taste it. And it's a slow digesting protein, so it kind of does me till the morning until I'm able to get my eggs into me. But what I put in is, like, I put in the cottage cheese, like I mentioned. This Easy Blends fruit mix, the Great Value that you get at a Walmart. This is honestly awesome. Like, they have a couple different brands, a couple different flavors of it. This one just happens to be pineapples, bananas, blueberries, and raspberries, so it's kind of like a really nice mix, and it's great to change it up every now and then. They have a couple different bags with different berries in it, so I always use like a berry. That's a staple for this. So then I use cottage cheese, and then I use some type of fruit, frozen fruit, and then I use honey, another 20 grams of honey, and depending on where my macros are, I'll put half a scoop of protein powder in, but I'm actually not going to do it now because my protein, I think it's going to be a little bit high, which is never a bad thing, but I'm going to avoid this tonight. But normally what I do is I either put half a scoop to 1 scoop, like I said, depending on where my protein is. But because I ate so much chicken, I have a higher protein total today, so I'm going to lay off the protein powder. But yeah, I'm going to jump into that, and that will be my last snack, and I'll show you the finished product.
Can you hear me? SOS. Help me put my mind.
Alright, so I just mixed up the cottage cheese, as you just seen. There's the finished product there. It's a really nice consistency. It's kind of thick. I just put a little bit of water in it. Sometimes I'll put almond milk. It all depends. But just to kind of go over the ingredients, it was, like I said, depending on my protein where that's at, it varies on how much cottage cheese that I use. But I actually used 125 grams of cottage cheese. Yeah, and then I did 20 grams of honey, and then I go about 140 grams. Depending on the bag, I do 1 serving size of fruit. So that's, for that bag, that was 140 grams. I think it's got about anywhere from 80 to 100 calories in it for the fruit. And yeah, it blends up really nice. I didn't put the whey in it, but it also does provide a nice taste for the whey. The one thing I would recommend is to kind of get like a vanilla or something because I find I haven't tried it with like chocolate or any type of flavors, but I feel like vanilla would be the only flavor that would actually go good with the cottage cheese. But yeah, so that's kind of what I did there. Like I said, I'll put the macros for every meal on the bottom, and I'll also do the total at the end. But I'm going to get into this, and I'll check in with you guys later. Alright guys, that's going to do it for episode 22 of my Clean Bulk series that featured the full day of eating and training of day one of my program. Honestly, I'm really excited about the decision that I made to switch coaches. It just kind of gives a fresh new perspective on my training. Don't get me wrong, I really like making my own programs, and I've been following my own programs basically ever since I started training. But it's also nice to follow somebody else's, because by doing that, you're able to see how your body responds to somebody else's programming. And honestly, I'm really excited to be killing these workouts. Before, I was training about 6 to 7 days a week. This is just because I love going to the gym, and I always found it hard to take rest days. Now with my new program, I'm working 5 days a week with 2 rest days. They can be active rest days, but honestly, I just kind of need them because the programming has been that good that just my body's kind of broken down and destroyed, and it's nice to take those rest days. I can't stress the importance of actually taking those rest days though. Your body needs to be able to recover, and when you're breaking down your muscles in the gym, and you need to be able to take time to allow to give your body the chance to recover and get stronger. So yeah, definitely that's probably been the biggest change for me, was just kind of working out 5 days a week and taking those 2 rest days. Like I said, I'm going to bring the macros up on the screen, as you can see there. I actually just want to go through them right quick. So in terms of my protein, I was about 4 grams over my target, which is good because I kind of want to keep my protein a little bit higher anyways, and I allow for a variance of 5 grams. So that was that worked out well today. And the carbs, I was just 1 gram under. That's kind of immaterial. And once again, I allow for a 5 gram variance. So I think I did pretty good for protein and carbs. And fats, I was bang on. So that was perfect. Overall, I think I had a pretty good day of eating, and I pretty much hit my macro targets that I was aiming for. So I hope everybody enjoyed this week's episode of the full day of eating and training under the day one of my new programming with my new coach. Like I said, I want to be releasing a YouTube video once a week. I'm still sticking to my schedule. So Sunday, September 15th will be the next video. And that's going to actually be similar to this one. It's going to be on the refeeds, because I kind of want to show you guys what a refeed day looks like for me. I have higher carbs, and I'm also going to take you through day 2 of my program. So I like doing the full days of eating and training because I find it's a great way to give you guys a perspective into what my fitness journey looks like in terms of my diet and my training. And I hope that you guys can take something and incorporate it into your routine to maybe help you as well. But yeah, definitely subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'm doing a clean bulk right now. And I'm looking to inspire people through the videos that I put out. And I'm on my way to the bodybuilding stage in 2020 for the Natural Show. So definitely hit that subscribe button to follow my journey. And to also hit the bell notification to receive notifications when the video drops. Because YouTube kind of has a funny way of hiding it. So make sure you hit the bell and subscribe to my channel. And a brand new fitness stacks is going to be released on my website, which is marklewisfitness.ca tomorrow. Basically, I release one every single Monday. And for those who don't know what my fitness stacks is, it's basically a weekly blog, health and fitness blog that I put out to try to help inspire, educate, and motivate people on different health and fitness topics. The last one I did was on the benefits of including cheat meals in your diet and how it can actually help you achieving your goals. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely go check it out on my website. marklewisfitness.ca. Like I said, it's free content that I put out, and you can also enter your email address to receive it straight to your inbox. So yeah, I would highly encourage everyone to do that. And like I said, it's free information, so definitely take advantage of it and head over there and check it out. A brand new episode, so episode 9 of my East Coast Fitness podcast is going to be released, like I said, every single Thursday, so that's going to actually be September 12th. You can stream it directly on my website, marklewisfitness.ca, but you can also stream it on Spotify. I find that this is a great, convenient way to be able to get access to all this information that I release every single week in the form of the podcast. So if you're at work or driving, it's great just to throw on. It's something interesting to listen to. So I appreciate those who are checking it out. So like I said, you can stream it on my website or you can do it on Spotify. The last episode I did, episode 8, was on the importance of how keeping a daily journal changed my life. And I think that you guys can get a lot from that. So definitely go head over and stream that on Spotify or check it out on my website. And I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate all the support I've been receiving for the podcast. And I'm really happy for everyone who's checking it out. And for those looking to take their fitness journey to the next level, you can now register for my online fitness coaching directly on my website, marklewisfitness.ca. I give you all the tools at a very affordable price to help you reach your fitness goals. What I give you is I give you a fully customized periodized training program, a full customized nutrition plan along with macro targets, and along one-on-one weekly check-ins with unlimited support and feedback. So like I said, make the investment in your fitness journey. It's not a cost, it's an investment. You're looking to better yourself, you're looking to achieve your fitness goals. So it's definitely worthwhile. Check out my programs, what I have to offer on my website. Like I said, marklewisfitness.ca, and register today and join my team. And for those who are new to my channel, I'm actually working on a natural lifting program. What it's going to be perfect for natural lifters who are anywhere from beginner to intermediate stage in their lifting career. I'm going to be able to provide you with a full periodized training program. It's going to be 8 weeks long. It's going to include all your sets, your reps, your exercises, so you don't have to worry about making sure you're getting enough volume, making sure you're getting enough frequency. That's going to be all built into the program, and it's going to be available for sale on my website. Like I said, it's probably going to be a push-pull leg style maybe workout. I'm still kind of working on it, and like I said, I haven't finalized the date, but I'm still super excited to share the announcement. So when I get more work done on that, I'll definitely fill you in with the details, but it will be available for sale on my website, and I highly encourage everyone to follow a program, because like I said, it's going to take the guesswork out of your training. So I hope everybody's really enjoying that free weekly content that I'm putting out in the form of the blogs, which is my fitness facts, and my podcast that I release every single Thursday, with the blog being on Monday. You can check it out on my website, marklewisfitness.ca, and the podcast you can check there as well, but you can also stream it on Spotify like I previously mentioned. So I highly encourage everybody to take full advantage of it. I love the creative process that's involved with putting these things together. So I mean, it's a pleasure for me, and I really like being able to educate people on different topics. And definitely give the video a like, give it a thumbs up. It helps kind of increase the circulation of my video on YouTube, and it might expose somebody who's interested in this type of content to check it out. So I think that's going to do it for this week's episode. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and until next time, peace out.
Can you hear me? SOS. Help me put my mind to rest. 2 times click and I'm acting low. A pound of weed and a bag of gold.